Hello everyone, my name is Tyler, and welcome to AI Football Prediction Lab, Europe's most trusted football prediction channel. Across Europe's top 5 leagues, a total of 20 matches will be played this Saturday. As always, our European football expert Luca has analysed these matches, and he will be here shortly with his predictions. As we do every week, we want to hear your top picks. Write the 3 predictions you trust the most among these 20 matches, and let's discuss them in the comments. As for our most trusted picks, which we call top predictions, they are shared exclusively with our premium members. Don't forget we share predictions almost every day with our members, and our membership costs about the same as a cup of coffee. If you cannot see the join button on YouTube, you can become a premium member by clicking the Patreon link in the comments and joining us there. Now let's switch to Luca and hear what he has to say about these 20 matches.
Hello everyone, Luca here. As Tyler mentioned that we have 20 matches to talk about, so let's get started. As always, we begin with the Premier League. Our first match is between Bournemouth and Sunderland. Bournemouth are one of the most informed teams in the league right now. They have suffered only 1 defeat in their last 9 matches, and that came against Arsenal. They have been climbing steadily towards the top positions. Sunderland, on the other hand, are going through a difficult period. They have lost 4 of their last 5 matches. What is especially surprising is that half of these defeats came at home, even though just 2 weeks ago Sunderland had not lost a single home match in the league. My pick for this match is Sunderland +2 handicap. Sunderland are not a strong away side, and they also have some important absentees. They are facing a very informed Bournemouth team. However, despite all these factors, I believe Sunderland will treat this as a reaction match. I think they are capable of taking at least 1 point. Even if they lose, I expect it to be by no more than 1 goal. Our second match is between Burnley and Brentford. Although Brentford lost at home to Brighton in their last match, they remain one of the toughest sides in the league and are currently sitting in 7th place. They have been competitive throughout the season and are always capable of creating problems for any opponent. Burnley, on the other hand, picked up an important 4 points from their last 2 matches. Still, realistically speaking, staying in the league will not be easy for them. They need back-to-back wins. However, their recent performances have shown that they will not give up without a fight. In their last 2 games, they managed to come from behind and secure valuable points. My prediction for this match is both teams to score. I believe both sides will find the net. Burnley have struggled defensively and often concede goals, but in front of their home fans they will do everything to win, and I expect them to score. Our next match is between Liverpool and West Ham. West Ham are putting in a huge effort to stay in the league this season. They started the second half of the campaign very strongly. In their last 6 matches they have suffered only 1 defeat and collected some very important points. However, they are still in the relegation zone. Liverpool, on the other hand, managed to win their last 2 away matches 1-0, even though both games were quite difficult. They continue to chase Manchester United in the race for the top 4. My pick for this match is Liverpool to score under 1.5 goals in the first half. West Ham are fighting for survival and showing great defensive concentration. Even if Liverpool go on to win the match, I do not expect West Ham to concede 2 goals in the first half and allow the game to be decided early. Our next match is between Newcastle and Everton. Newcastle have lost 4 of their last 5 league matches, and during the week they played in the Champions League with a lineup very close to their ideal starting 11. Everton, on the other hand, hosted Manchester United last Monday. Although they lost the match, they were not inferior in terms of performance. In fact, they created more chances and looked more threatening overall, especially in the second half. My pick for this match is under 2.5 goals in the second half, meaning there will not be 3 goals in the second part of the game. Both teams are defensively disciplined and well organized. Predicting the exact outcome of this match is not easy, but I believe the safest option is that we will not see 3 goals in the second half. Our next match is between Leeds United and Manchester City. Leeds United are not in deep relegation trouble at the moment, but they are not completely safe in terms of points either. However, they are a very difficult team to beat. In their last 6 matches, they have lost only once, and that was against Arsenal. Manchester City continue to chase Arsenal in the title race. The gap between them is currently 5 points, but City have 1 game in hand. This makes the match extremely important for them, especially since Leeds is never an easy away fixture. My prediction for this match is at least 1 goal in each half. Manchester City are not always defensively solid and can concede at any moment. At the same time, as everyone knows, they are one of the strongest attacking teams in the league and can score at any time. Considering all these factors, I believe we will see at least 1 goal in both halves of this match. Now we move to Spain's La Liga. Our first match is between Rayo Vallecano and Athletic Bilbao. Rayo Vallecano are still feeling the pressure of the relegation battle, but their recent performances have been encouraging. First, they defeated Atletico Madrid, and then they avoided defeat away against Real Betis. Athletic Bilbao, on the other hand, have won their last 3 matches and seem to have regained their rhythm. However, apart from the last few weeks, they have not been a consistently strong attacking side. My prediction for this match is under 1.5 goals in the first half. Both teams share a similar characteristic. They usually score few goals and concede few as well. So I do not expect 2 goals in the first half of this match. Our next match is between Barcelona and Villarreal. Barcelona returned to the top of the table after Real Madrid dropped points last week, but the gap between them is only 1 point. The title race remains extremely tight. Villarreal are also showing signs of recovery. They have won 3 of their last 4 matches and look much more confident going forward. My prediction for this match is both teams to score. Barcelona's defensive vulnerability is no secret anymore. They play very bravely and attack with confidence, but they often leave spaces at the back and get punished. Villarreal are a strong attacking side, and I believe they will find the net in this game. However, they are unlikely to keep a clean sheet against Barcelona. For me, both teams will score in this match. Our next match is between Mallorca and Real Sociedad. Since their managerial change in the last week of December, Real Sociedad have lost only 1 match. They are clearly in good form, and their objective is to finish inside the top 8. Mallorca, on the other hand, are in the relegation zone, but the gap between them and the teams above is very small, just 1 or 2 points. However, after a series of negative results, they decided to change their manager. This will be the first match under their new head coach. My prediction for this match is Mallorca double chance. Real Sociedad are in good form, but Mallorca have collected almost 90% of their total points at home, and being in the relegation battle, they need every single point. For that reason, I believe Mallorca will get at least 1 point from this match. Our next match is between Real Oviedo and Atletico Madrid. Atletico Madrid have fallen below expectations in the league this season. However, they are still progressing strongly in both the Champions League and the Copa del Rey. Real Oviedo, on the other hand, are very close to relegation. Unless they manage to win 2 to 3 matches in a row, it will be extremely difficult for them to stay in the league. My prediction for this match is Atletico Madrid to win. Atletico played a tough Champions League knockout match during the week, but they remain motivated and have a deep squad. Against a Real Oviedo side that has almost lost hope, I expect Atletico Madrid to secure the victory. Now we move to Italy, Serie A. Our first match is between Como and Lecce. Como continue to bring excitement to the league and are increasingly threatening the top positions. In their last 2 matches, they first stopped Milan away from home and then managed to defeat Juventus on the road. These results show how competitive they have become. Lecce, on the other hand, are fighting hard to stay in the league. The points gap between them and the teams around them is not very big, and I would like to remind you that they have won 2 of their last 3 matches. They are fully focused and highly motivated in every game. My prediction for this match is Como under 2.5 team goals. Lecce desperately need every point, so they are defensively disciplined and well organized. Compared to the teams around them, they have been conceding fewer goals, so I do not expect Lecce to concede 3 goals against Como in this match. Our next match is between Hellas Verona and Napoli. For Hellas Verona, we can say that hope is almost gone. Ahead of this match, they are dealing with a large number of injuries and suspensions. We could even say that half of the squad is unavailable. Napoli, on the other hand, are missing McTominay, which is an important absence. However, they are still very much in the race for a top 2 finish and remain highly motivated. My prediction for this match is that one of the teams will fail to score. The side that is highly unlikely to score is Hellas Verona. I do not expect Napoli to concede against a Verona team that is effectively relegated and struggling with so many absentees. Our next match is between Inter and Genoa. Inter are leading the league by 10 points. However, I would like to remind everyone that after this match they will enter a very difficult fixture schedule. Genoa, on the other hand, are fighting to stay in the league, and the gap between them and the relegation zone is only 3 points. Every match is crucial for them at this stage of the season. For this game, I want to try something different and give a combined prediction. My combined pick is Inter to win, and Inter under 3.5 team goals. Yes, I expect Inter to win this match. Even though they may be slightly fatigued from the Champions League, they still have the quality to secure 3 points. However, against a Genoa side fighting for survival, I do not expect Inter to score 4 goals. Now we move to Germany's Bundesliga. Our first match is between Bayer Leverkusen and Mainz. Mainz have collected some important points in recent weeks and managed to move slightly away from the relegation zone. However, the danger is not completely over yet. Bayer Leverkusen, on the other hand, played a demanding Champions League match during the week and may have spent a lot of energy. Fatigue could be a factor here. My prediction for this match is under 3.5 goals. I do not expect to see 4 goals in this game. Leverkusen are one of the teams that concede few goals in the league, while Mainz are not a high-scoring side. Considering these factors, I believe this match will finish with 3 goals or fewer. Our next match is between Hoffenheim and St. Pauli. Hoffenheim are one of the most entertaining teams to watch in the league. They are currently sitting in 3rd place and are in excellent form. Their attacking football and overall confidence make them a very strong side at this stage of the season. St. Pauli, on the other hand, are fighting hard to stay in the league. There is still hope for them, and they recently managed to defeat Werder Bremen, which was a very important result. My prediction for this match is Hoffenheim to win. St. Pauli will give everything to get a point, but Hoffenheim are simply too strong and too consistent right now. Even if it is not an easy game, I expect Hoffenheim to secure the victory. Our next match is between Borussia Mönchengladbach and Union Berlin. Union Berlin secured an important victory last week by defeating Leverkusen at home, which helped them move further away from the relegation zone. Mönchengladbach, on the other hand, are going through a very poor run. They have managed only 1 win in their last 11 matches and are now facing a serious relegation threat. The pressure is clearly on them. My prediction for this match is over 1.5 goals. Mönchengladbach have no choice but to push forward and look for goals. They need to produce something in this game. Union Berlin, meanwhile, have been relatively decent away from home, but have struggled to keep clean sheets. For these reasons, I expect at least 2 goals in this match. Our next match is between Werder Bremen and Heidenheim, a clash between the bottom 2 teams in the league. For Heidenheim, hope is gradually fading. Only a series of back-to-back wins can realistically keep them in the race for survival. Werder Bremen, on the other hand, did not make a strong start under their new manager and have lost their last 3 matches. This game is absolutely critical for them. My prediction for this match is Werder Bremen double chance. This is one of the most important games of their season. I believe they have the quality to win, but to reduce the risk, my selection is Werder Bremen double chance. Our next match is between Borussia Dortmund and Bayern Munich. We can easily say this is the biggest match of Saturday. The gap between the 2 teams is 8 points. Even if Borussia Dortmund win this game, they know their title hopes remain very slim. However, playing at home, they will be fully motivated to get a result. But they played a demanding away match during the week and were eliminated, which could affect them both physically and mentally. My prediction for this match is under 4.5 goals. Bayern Munich have incredible attacking power, but playing away at Dortmund is never easy. Dortmund will be highly focused and fight until the final whistle. 3 or even 4 goals are certainly possible in a game of this magnitude, but I do not expect to see 5 goals in this match. Now we move to France's Ligue One. Our first match is between Rennes and Toulouse. Rennes have adapted well to their managerial change. They have won their last 2 matches and continue to climb up the table. Their attacking football has improved, and they look more confident overall. Toulouse, on the other hand, have not won in their last 4 matches. However, they are not a team that struggles to score goals. They are capable of creating chances and finding the net, even during difficult periods. My prediction for this match is both teams to score. Rennes are a side that can score many goals but also concede frequently. Considering this could be a reaction game for Toulouse, I believe they will also find the net. For me, both teams will score in this match. Our next match is between Monaco and Angers. Angers have lost their last 2 matches and failed to score in both games. Their attacking struggles are becoming more noticeable. Monaco, on the other hand, have won 3 of their last 4 matches and recently avoided defeat away in the Champions League against Paris Saint-Germain. Their form and confidence are clearly improving week by week. My prediction for this match is Monaco to win. Monaco played an intense 90 minutes in midweek, but the team is highly motivated and full of confidence. Even if it is not an easy match, I believe Monaco will secure the victory. Our next match is between Le Havre and Paris Saint-Germain. Le Havre have managed to move slightly away from the relegation zone and currently look more comfortable. However, they are one of the lowest scoring teams in the league. PSG continue to lead the table, although Lens are closely chasing them. PSG may carry some fatigue from their recent match, so I do not expect them to start with full attacking intensity. Instead, I expect PSG to begin in a more controlled and balanced way. My prediction for this match is Le Havre will not score in the first half. I expect PSG to remain compact and focus defensively early in the game. For me, the home side will fail to find the net before half-time. We've now wrapped up the analysis and predictions for 20 matches taking place this Saturday across Europe's most important leagues. As Tyler mentioned, let us know your 3 most trusted picks from these matches in the comments. We wish everyone good luck and we'll see you in the next video.